Oh boy, it's here, it's here. Okay. It's actually morning here in the Philippines because if a camera were to be announced in the morning in the US, it would be in late night here. So I only get to see it in the morning. And I haven't actually seen the specs yet. I just opened 403 Rumors right now just to check, and true enough, the Panasonic GH5s is officially announced. So I'm pretty excited to see the specs, although it hasn't been a secret for a while now, so I'm not gonna go over all the specs, just the key features. 10.8 megapixel multi-aspect ratio MOS sensor. That's pretty cool. It's a little low res, but then as long I'm not actually super big on resolution. Like for me, dynamic range is a bit more important. So I'm fine with 10.28 megapixels. The multi-aspect sensor is actually intriguing me because if I want to shoot 16:9, I can, but if I want to go 2x anamorphic to get the CinemaScope aspect ratio, there's the 4/3 mode in there. So 4K at 60 frames, Full HD at 240. Yeah, okay, expected that. Internal 422 at 10-bit. Expected. Vlog and HDR hybrid log gamma pre-installed. That's finally, because in the previous generations you'd have to buy an activation code or something for the Vlog, whereas in the Sony cameras S-Log is pre-installed, even in the RX series. So good. That's about time. Dual native ISO. I was not expecting that. I was expecting the camera to be able to shoot at much higher ISOs, but I didn't expect dual native ISO. I love this. I did not expect them to put dual native ISO in the GH5s, so that's new. That's pretty much the key specs here. I mean, there's of course a longer spec list, but then those are just the ones that resonate with me personally. So a huge part of me is like, pre-order that shit. But another part of me is like, wait for the A7S III. Right now, I'm still on the A7S I because when the A7S II came out, I just bought the A7S I and I felt that, you know what? I don't need 4K right now, and I don't really need the stabilization and whatnot. But it's been a while. I thought that the A7S was gonna be announced back in October, according to Sony AlphaRumors.com, but it wasn't. So even if a huge part of me is like wanting this so bad, the other part of me that is more of a Sony user is like, just wait for the A7S III, see what it offers, and it has to offer a lot in order to compete with this. What would the Sony need to have, therefore, in order to compete with this camera, at least for me? If the Sony, this is a long shot, but if the Sony comes out with a flip screen, better autofocus, and I guess if it's announced as soon as possible, then yeah, maybe I'm gonna stick to it. But this GH5s is really tugging on my heartstrings right now. I love my Sony, I'm probably keeping it, but in terms of my next upgrade, 85% probably gonna be the GH5s. We'll see though, we'll see. Just to be fair to my Sony and the amount of work it's done for me, I'll wait until the A7S III announcement comes out before I pre-order the GH5s.
Okay, so an update. I just saw from Philippines Instagram post that the GH5s will not be having in-body image stabilization, and that is a huge point against it, because I'm pretty sure the A7S III is going to have that. So it's looking like my initial 85% has just gone down to 50, because that's something that I really wanted in a camera. So I don't know why they didn't include it. I wish they did, but alright, it is what it is.
And yeah, till then, I'd love to hear your reactions, your comments on the new camera. please do that in the comment section down below. Please like and subscribe if you found any of this useful. And yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for watching.